Alright, I'm gonna do things differently and I'm gonna introduce the build first and then get into the gameplay. What is up, YouTube? I'm Scrub the Tarnished. This is level 40 Rotten Greataxe Invasions. Simply invasions focused around the Rotten Greataxe. And so we have the Shroud of Alexander, Kindreds of Rot Exaltation, the Scar Scourge Heirloom, and then I forgot the fourth talisman already. And then, yeah, we started as a wretch and we are going to fight some people with the Scarlet, the Rotten Greataxe, the Scarlet Rotten Greataxe, and it's fun because at level 40 you don't really have access to things that can heal rot. Like, I forgot where you get that one incantation, that Flame Cleanse Me incantation, and there's access to like very few rot boluses when um when you're in like early game. And so at level 40 you're invading a lot of like Caelid, mostly Liurnia, and then some Limgrave. So I know in the Shofar River that you get the cookbook that can, you know, make you craft the Scarlet Rot boluses, but at the same time, like, you don't really find those crafting materials until like later in the game. So yeah, so it's just fun to bully people with rot, and then with waves of darkness as well. It's a more of a later game, like mid to late game Ash of War that you get after killing Estelle. So yeah, no, it's fun just getting to mess with people with unfair things. And this is a, like, I know people will say, why not fight honorably and use like normal weapons like that guy's using? The thing is, I don't want to. If I would, I would, but I'm not. This is a mean build. This dude's name is Dastard, and we just bully people because it's fun to feel good about ourselves. And so yes, but having Waves of Darkness as an Ash of War on this weapon is busted because Waves of Darkness is Waves of Darkness. It's obviously one of the best Ashes of War in this game. It's a perfect get off me button, and it just does ginormous amounts of damage. So yeah, so here we have a three-man team, but luckily the three-man team is outnumbered because not only are they fighting Commander Nile, what is his name? Commander Nile. He also summons little phantoms as well. And so with the help of these phantoms and the boss, it's, you know, it's going to be an easy 3v1. So like sometimes the game blesses you with bosses and enemies that can really help you get through invasions quickly. For example, like these phantoms are only focused on me and the host as well. And the host is heavy rolling, and that's what happens when you heavy roll. You just get got. So fix your heavy rolling issue. And everyone just loves to use Bloodhound Step at this level. So yeah, shout out Commander Neon and his little summons for helping me there. So we were able to get the finishing touch with the Frostpot. But yeah, so here we are at the Academy of Raya Lucaria with what's his name? Oleg. Yes, his name is Oleg. And Oleg loves to spam Reduvia. I'm pretty sure Oleg's summon was a overlevel Bubba because they have the Knight's Cavalry set, and then it has, I mean, the God's Greatsword, you can get that if you just take a 5-minute horse ride to Caelid. Not hard at all, but you gotta go all the way to the Consecrated Snowfield. So I'm sure that Neku was definitely an overleveled summon trying to help Oleg through the game, which is dishonest. We don't treat those players with any respect because get good. I just think you should get good instead of having other people carry you through the game. I know there's downscaling. I don't know how that works in PvE. I know it works in PvP because like Neku, the guy who's wearing the Guts Greatsword, he wasn't that big of a challenge, but it's hard when you got somebody who's spamming Reduvia. I don't know why I tried kicking right there, to be honest, but yeah, it's not easy when you go against someone who could do big damage numbers, also with somebody who's spamming Reduvia at the same time, where two like Reduvia things can make you bleed out. So it's like you got to find your openings. So luckily I had the help of these wizards on my side. It's quite annoying in this spot because Shout out Neku. They're pretty chill though. I know they're in an over level blah blah, but at the same time, they were pretty chill. But these wizards were so gosh darn annoying, and I wish they would stop with their wizard pewing because it's just bothersome. Like, they're behind the wall wizards. Like, you can try all you want with your pews. I'm like looking at them like, really, boys? Can you cool it, please? But yeah, so like I said, since it's kind of hard to challenge this duo right here, it's because I have like no armor whatsoever. Like, I'm wearing a cloak and then some rags for my gauntlets, and that's about it. But yeah, shout out Neku. But also not shout out Neku for that charge attack and killing me. I mean, I didn't lose my runes or anything, so it is what it is. We still get the win. But it seems that the wizards did not invest any points in their intelligence. I know they're just a video game NPC, but like, they were not crafted with any intelligence whatsoever. All they know is wizard pew. So yeah, I don't know, the game's I don't know if it's considered netcode, but like, I don't know why the game loves to pair me up with people who have really bad internet, because like, I thought I could just waves my darkness out of this situation. That didn't make sense. Waves of darkness out of this situation, but unfortunately it didn't work. So I was trying to run away, but I couldn't. But if you look at what just happened, like, the host was dual dagger spamming me. No idea how they have 2 Reduvias. Some friend must have dropped one of them. But like, he was like a good couple feet away from me, and yeah, I was still taking those hits, and it was like stun locking me, which was so annoying. So it's just like, come on game, do better. Stop pairing me with players that have, or either far away, or just have shit internet in general. So like, I don't know, I've been blocking. I finally got into that phase of invading where I'm just like blocking half the players I go up against. So like, solo Tantra Tongue hosts get blocked without a doubt. Like, go to the Coliseum, please. I'm done entertaining these people. But it's like, honest co-opers like this, they're fine. But if they have like really bad internet to where they're like rubber banding all that, I have no choice but to block you. Like, sure, even if you're chill, like, I appreciate your chilliness, but at the same time, I gotta protect my sanity here. Like, I'm just one individual against mostly teams of 3, but like, I don't know, a team of 2 is fine. So yeah, I tried to hit one of these guys with the freezing pot, but the host, he caught my attention and was not nice, and so I was just like, you know what? I was gonna go for your Phantom first, hosty, but now you have to suffer at the hand of my Rotten Greataxe, which is a fun strength weapon to use. So this is pretty much a strength build with like pretty much base stats, but I got things like oh yeah, I remember what the 4th talisman is. It's a Radagon Sword Seal. So that gives you 5 strength, dex, health, and endurance. I forgot what else it boosts, but like, and then I forgot how many points I poured into strength. If you want, you could just go back to the end of the video. I mean, the start of the video. See, I always put like my build and like the stats at the end of the video, but someone told me in the YouTube comment section, like, why might as well start it with the stats and all that, just so people can, you know, you can retain viewer watch time. And I was looking at my analytics. I don't know why, because like, I have 20 something subscribers and I get like average like 50 views a video. I don't know why I care so much about my analytics. But it seems that the way I formatted my videos, people lose their attention really quickly. And I know we live in a time where everyone has TikTok brain, which is a severe problem in today's society because it's causing a lot of mental health issues, and people are just getting stupider. So don't succumb to the TikTok brain, because people with TikTok brain use they use the Scarlet Rod Dragon Breath. So don't TikTok brain. Which is funny because I don't use TikTok, but I use Instagram Reels, which is pretty much just the same thing. But at least I don't have corporations trying to gather my information while I'm on TikTok. So checkmate, I suppose. But yeah, so I forgot where I was going with that. But here we are at the Chauffeur River. If I have the high ground, Anakin, you already know what the situation calls for. I might as well. I don't get access to great bows because I don't meet the 20 dexterity requirement. So I'm stuck with the jar cannon, which is an okay substitute, I suppose. I don't know why that Phantom was smart enough, or like so stupid. Yeah, no, they were very smart. No. It was a very smart decision for them to repeat the same mistake that they did and walk into my line of fire. So that was a very smart move. Um, I'm sure that was that was a complete TikTok brain move. So yeah. The thing is with like level 40 invasions, sometimes I quote unquote do feel bad playing with such mean builds at such a low level, because a lot of these people at level 40, or like a good select of them, are very unfamiliar with Souls games. Elden Ring has brought in a lot of new people into the Souls community, I myself included. But new people are starting to come in, especially with the release, or like the anticipation of the DLC coming and all that. So like, I know people are wanting to get to know the game a little bit more, and so there's a lot of newbies who don't understand how this game works or how it plays. But we still are mean to those people because this is a mean build, and we got to keep up with the continuity of it. So yeah. Here we are at Stormvale Castle. I have no idea where the Phantom went. It's like they disappeared out of thin air or something. Like where? Oh, I heard something. Oh, hey, there you are. No idea why you're not wearing pants, but you surprised me. I didn't see you turn into that one random object. Now that we are here, we get to fight. But how dare you not let me buff up all the way? Broke blank Zoe. Broke something Zoe. I don't know. So, nah, it's funny when people pull out the Mimic Veil right as you're approaching them. I just love to play stupid, and just pretend like I didn't. Where? Oh no, where did they go? It's like the equivalent of playing peekaboo with like a 2-year-old. Or nah, 2-year-old's a little bit more conscious. More like a 6-month-year-old, like a 6-month infant, and they're like, yo, where did this dude just go? This dude got to be playing games. And then you unveil your face from your hands and like, no way! How did you do that? You're what is this black magic? This is wizardry. This is wizardry. What are your intelligence points right now? So yeah, there goes broke blank Zoe. It's got to be something like, I don't know. I don't know why the game censors names. I wish. There's probably so many funny names out there that I wish I could see, but can't because the game just likes to censor. I know there's some words that are deserve censoring, but I don't know, like broke something Zoe. I don't know. So yeah. By the way, if you didn't know, now you know. If somebody uses the Albinaric pots or uses the Winged Scythe, where their utilities can cancel you from using your Estus, just eat a piece of dung and you will regain health. So it doesn't, that Estus cancel doesn't apply to your dung pellets or whatever. So the more you know. So here we are at the Liurnia of the Lakes with Miku. And Miku has a wizard teammate, and you already know how we treat wizards. We treat them with no respect. Well, at least say hi, but with the intention of bringing forth their impending doom, because they are an overleveled Bubba who I see has a Moon Veil and the staff that requires 55 or 52 intelligence to use. So goodbye, DJ Waifu. I do like that name though. It's DJ Waifu. A little bit about me. I used to DJ. I mean, I still do for fun, but I used to play for like crowds and stuff. I played like dubstep and EDM and all that fun noise, but I stopped because there's a lot of drinking and drugs, and I don't like to get involved with that stuff. I was, and then I realized how bad it is. It's like the equivalent of like scarlet rotting yourself. The more you do it, the more you're just gonna hurt your body. So that's your wisdom for this video. But yeah, so it's fun applying Scarlet Rot because it quickly diminishes their health, and then I don't know, I just thought it would be cheeky to get the Frostpot kill just to finish it off. So yeah, here we are back at the Chauffeur River with Etienne Navarre, since I don't know if that's like Spanish. It sounds like it'd be Spanish or Italian, but I know that they roll their R's. Yeah, I did like 3 years of Spanish in high school. I forgot like 95% of the things that I've learned in Spanish class. So I speak muy pequeño of it. So I would like to bring back my knowledge of learning Spanish because I don't know, it's a fun language and I just love Spanish culture. Um, don't forget the Alamo or remember the Alamo. I don't know. I don't know history though. It just felt appropriate to say in that moment. But yeah. But the thing about like learning another language, it's like, okay, I hope some of y'all follow Duolingo, that like that app that you can learn other languages on like Instagram or TikTok. Whoever is on their marketing team, I want for my company or the company I work with. Like they are so unhinged. It does not make sense. Also, no idea why that Phantom did not want to heal. There's no way that they could have run out of Estus in that moment. Like, I know you're a Scarlet Router, you probably don't have pellets, but like, there's no way you could just run out of Estus. So, and it was just funny that host had no idea what to do, so they just thought like, oh, I'm just gonna move forward. I'm just gonna move forward. But yeah, like I said, at level 40, there's people who don't really know how to make combative skills, or I mean, combative decisions like the ones you would make as a more skilled player in the Elden Ring. So, I mean, I've probably been in the same boat of like, oh, what do I do? Like when I first got invaded. I don't know. I wish I remembered what like my first invasion experience was like. Not as an invader, but just like getting invaded. I was probably like, why is there a bad red man here? And I'm sure that bad red man absolutely just demolished me. That's probably how it went. But like I said, I don't remember. But yeah, here we have Caminante, just a solo host. They did get blocked after this, but I didn't know what to expect. But you know, we have to keep those fan daggers on us. But it's some dude with quick step using the claws. So like, the only thing I really was worried about was the whatchamacallit, the bleed buildup. But yeah, no. So now it's just stupid. I didn't even have to like move. All I did was just press R1 a couple times, and I still won that fight. So, get good, dude. So yeah, here's the last invasion. I thought this one would be funny. We're at Castle Morn, which is a very fun place to invade, in my opinion. I don't know what happened, but like the host went AFK all of a sudden. Either their controller must have died, or their game didn't like crash or anything, because eventually they died. Not by me, but you'll see what kills them. But I don't know. It was weird. Free cheese, I guess. There's this game my brother introduced me to. It's called Chivalry 2. You're just playing as a knight or like a paladin or whatever, and just engaging in great combat with like large teams of other knights and people. So there's this term called free cheese. It's where people are just like openly like opening themselves up to be bait for free kills or whatever. So yeah, I thought this part was funny because I saw this meme of someone just like R1 spamming with, or two people R1 spamming each other with colossal swords, and it just made like the anvil like ding sound. So that's what that moment reminded me of. But yeah, I don't know what happened to this host. So what I wanted to do, I've never tried this before. I wanted to try to get the ravioli backstep, or like the ravioli into the backstab, but this little thing, I don't even know what to call them, this little sludge thing, it took my kill. So yeah. But yeah, that's the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a level 40 Rotten Greataxe build, and so what you should expect for my next level 40 build is the Ringed Finger. I got some other videos coming at, or like before that, but expect that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. My name is Corrupted Tarnish, and I hope you have fun with whatever you're going to do after you're done watching this video. I love you, and be good to yourselves. Okay, bye.